Hey, Rashard, what did you think of Baker's slide there in the end zone to get the photo in time?
That was pretty impressive, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, like might be the most athletic thing I've ever seen him do, bro. Like, no lie. It was pretty nice though.
Hey, so what did you think about him in the first half and how he was able to put it all together? And is that kind of the Baker that you knew was just waiting to kind of, make an appearance on one of these big games?
I mean, I've been telling y'all that Baker's in for a big season, and he's not impressing me. I mean, I know he can do it. So um that's what we look for out of our quarterback. He's our leader. We look to him to get everything going, and he's doing a hell of a job of leading us right now. So we're behind him 100%. Win, lose, or draw.
Thank you, Nate. We'll go to Daryl Ryder.
Hey, Rashard, there's been some recent buzz that a contract extension for you might be in the offing here. If that is indeed the case, how exciting is that for you? And, how much would you love to stay with the Browns?
I haven't heard nothing yet from my agent about any contracts yet. So I'm gonna just continue to work, put my head down, do what I gotta do to help this team win. So um, I would love to be here. You know, um, but other than that, I just want to win games. On to we're at Baltimore and we got a mission ahead of us.
You and Baker from day one have had incredible chemistry. And even when you've had breaks in your reps or playing time, you always seem to come back and find a way to stand out and make big catches and score touchdowns. Just how has your relationship with him evolved? And as that's evolved, how much has that helped you just as a professional?
What are you trying to say?
Well, just, the relationship you established with Baker right away, and we see the results of that on the field. So my question is, how much has that relationship with Baker helped you professionally?
I feel like, hey, this is kind of like a trick question almost, because
I swear, I'm not trying to trick you or anything. I'm just, you guys have this natural cohesion and chemistry and that. And, that's kind of what I'm getting at is just, how much has that helped you, as a player, be the best that you can be?
yeah, I just say what me and Baker has is special, and you guys see that, and I mean we put the work in day out. Um, Him knowing what I'm good at, but overall him putting me in position to win. Um, there's routes that he know that I'm good at, and we have those plays in. That's where Coach Stefanski come and play, and he knows my strengths, and he plays to my strengths. So um, that's where I see my role in this offense. Like as I evolve and I start doing good in offense, it's because Coach he knows me now. He knows what I'm good at. So um, and then Baker at the end of the day, he puts it on the money. If somebody's above me, he throws it behind me, back shoulder, whatever. He gets me open at the end of the day. So I make him look good. He makes me look good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Daryl. Zach Jackson, you have our next question.
Rashard, big games like last week and the season in general, do these things mean anything more to you because you've been here for so long and been through the lean times where, 9 wins wasn't coming and all that stuff like that?
Say it again. You kind of chopping up.
Having a big game last week and just in general, you guys being 9-3, does it have special significance to you just based on your longevity here and that you were here for the lean times, 3 and 4 years ago?
Yeah, man. I want to get to them playoffs. I want to see what it feels like. I've always asked friends that was before my time, guys that's been here. Like when Taylor Gabriel went and he went to the Atlanta Falcons and then he went to the Super Bowl, I just asked him like, what does it feel like? Like I always want to be in that moment, you know. So whatever I can do to help this team get there, I'm all for it. You know, I want to go to the playoffs. I want to win games, and I want to see this team prevail, overcome the 0-16. You know, like I've been here, and the hell with losing, man. You know that it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And to see the other side of um, losing, it's amazing, man. And it's a hell of a feeling having 9 wins right now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zach. Mary Kay Cabot has our next question.
Yeah, Rashard, so how did you, sort of keep that faith in yourself, that confidence, that belief in yourself through all the ups and downs that you've been here through this, through your whole entire career with, getting cut, coming back, being in the doghouse? I mean, how have you just kind of never wavered in your belief that you could do what you're doing now?
Listen, Mary, I always have faith in God, you know. When things got tough, I always looked up to God. I never questioned him. But I just had patience, you know. I had patience, and I kept doing the things that got me into the NFL. You know, I keep working hard, keep catching the ball. You know, one of my strengths is catching the ball. You know, I might not be the fastest, I might not be the best route runner, but you know what? At the end of the day, I try to catch the ball, and I try to catch everything that comes to me, because I know that if um, if I could do anything, then at the end of the day, just catch the ball when it comes to me. You know, so um, I see coaches see that, you know what, if we can count on him to catch the ball, then we can throw him out there and have the utmost faith in him to catch the ball and do it at a high level. You know, I try to practice at a high level to let the coaches know, you know what, this guy want to be here. This guy is a professional. This guy knows what he's doing, and he does it at a high level all the time. So I just try to always keep that mindset and know that people would die to be in my shoes. You know, I know I would do anything to be in my shoes. You know, y'all seen Giuseppe when he was here. He was running routes in the pool and just little things like that. You know, so um, try not to be complacent. So that's a good way to say it.
Yeah, just real quick follow up on that. Does it make it all the more sweeter for you now that you're having this kind of success and the team is having this kind of success, knowing what you've had to go through on your journey to get here, including your personal journey and the team's 0-16 and all that?
Yeah, it makes everything much sweeter, way much sweeter. You know, knowing that I've been patient and that my time has come now. You know, so what? It took longer than I expected. You know, it still came. You know, and I worked my ass off to get here, and I'm not gonna stop working.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Kay. We'll go to Scott Petrick.
Hey, Rashard, I know you said that you've expected all along for Baker to light it up, but I'm curious, what kind of progress or growth have you seen since the start of the season in Baker?
The type of growth that I've seen in him, you know, he's more comfortable than he's been. You know, I feel like with a new coaching change, we all get a fresh slate, you know, and um, to be a leader with a new head coach and to show everybody that, you know what, this is the new Browns. You know, this is what I am. This is what I've become, and I'm somebody that belong in this league. You know, this is my team, and I'm here to show y'all that I can do this. That's what type of leader he is.
I mean, he hasn't thrown an interception in forever. Just as a passer and decision maker, have you seen him change in the last 5 or 6 games?
That goes with film study. That goes with what he's doing at home, how he's going about things. You know, that's Baker being smart, him maturing, and being a quarterback. You know, we expect him to do his job at a high level, and he's doing it so far. He's doing a hell of a job.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Dan Lobby is up.
Hey, Rashard, when you mentioned Kevin Stefanski kind of learning what you guys like and putting you in those positions, how does he do that? Does he pick your guys' brains, ask for input? Is it just a matter of him seeing what you guys do on the field? How does he kind of figure that stuff out?
I feel like he goes to each one of the coaches and just ask them like, what do you see this guy as? What do you see this? Like little stuff like that. I mean, you guys ask him when he come up here on the podium. I mean, yeah.
Is there stuff though with this offense that like, obviously you had the virtual offseason, but is there stuff with this offense that you guys just couldn't have learned until you got on the field and played games in it?
Yeah, I mean, once we started getting on the field, it started honing down on little things like that. But virtual was kind of hard, in the off season, just trying to pick up on all the plays, and me, Cleveland didn't have signed me yet, so I was still 3 weeks in of not knowing the playbook, then trying to catch up, and I was kind of behind, So once we started getting out here to the field, the coaches held us responsible because it was like, you know what, you guys had time, you guys are professionals, you guys should know what to do when you come out here. Of course, you're gonna make some of the mistakes, but you should know what to do when you come out here, So the coaches trust us.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dan. Next, we'll go to Marla Ridenour. We need to make this our last question for Rashard.
Thanks, Rashard. Listen, I know you haven't had time to really celebrate all these wins much, but what's the post-game locker room like? Is that almost something, a victory locker room? Is that kind of the feel like you thought, and, just how special is it?
I feel like there's a lot of excitement. I would say that, but there's still this feeling in the locker room like, you know what? Yeah, we won, but we still haven't accomplished nothing yet. You know, and I mean that's the end. That's how I want to answer that question. That's how it is.
So you don't even allow yourself to, as excited as you are about for the playoffs, you keep pushing that aside? Don't allow yourself to.
I try not to get complacent. We still got a lot of games left. Big games ahead of us. Just because they're the next games, and try not to overlook anything. Anything can happen with these. Well, I think we got 4 games left. So just keep knocking at the door and keep chopping wood.